Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover hidden gems in your pocket change and deep dive into the world of rare and ultra-valuable coins. Today, we have got something truly special. We are revealing the top ultra-valuable coins you should be on the lookout for. From the iconic Susan B. Anthony dollar to the shining Kennedy half dollar from the United Arab Emirates, powerful 1 dirham to America's proud Sacagawea and George Washington $1 coins, each of these is making waves in today's collector market. And trust me, the dollar value on these beauties might just surprise you. Stick around because we are diving deep into their history, unique features, rarity, and real market value today. First up, we are diving deep into one of the most underrated yet increasingly valuable coins in the American numismatic world, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the coveted S mint mark. Yes, we are talking about the San Francisco minted dollar from the first year of this historic coin series. And if you have got one in very fine condition, you might just be holding a gem that is rapidly rising in both interest and value. Stick around, because in this video, we will explore the fascinating backstory, what makes this coin so special, and why collectors are scrambling to add it to their collections today. Let us rewind the clock to the late 1970s, a time when the United States Mint was preparing to introduce a new dollar coin that would break all traditions. Enter the Susan B. Anthony dollar, introduced in 1979 as the first United States coin to depict a real woman, the legendary women's rights activist Susan B. Anthony. This was a bold move for the United States Mint, and one that marked a new chapter in American coinage. The goal was to create a small, practical dollar coin that could replace the bulky Eisenhower dollar. While its initial circulation was not as successful as hoped, the Susan B. Anthony dollar has become a symbol of progress and change, and over the years, certain versions have become prized rarities. Among those, the 1979 with S is now taking center stage for collectors worldwide. What makes the 1979 with S Susan B. Anthony dollar stands out from the rest? Well, first of all, the S mint mark indicates it was struck at the prestigious San Francisco Mint, known for its high-quality proof and circulation strike coins. This particular coin, in very fine condition, showcases crisp detail in Anthony's portrait, clean lettering, and the iconic American eagle landing on the moon, a design shared with the Eisenhower dollar as a tribute to the Apollo 11 mission. One especially intriguing aspect of this coin is the existence of two different types of S mint marks, Type 1 and Type 2. Even the standard Type 1 in very fine condition is now seeing increased attention and higher values on the collector's market. Now here is where things get exciting. When the Susan B. Anthony dollar first launched, many people mistook it for a quarter due to its similar size and color, so it did not gain much traction in commerce. That limited popularity actually helped preserve many of these coins in higher conditions since they saw less circulation. As time passed and collectors began to reevaluate the series, attention turned to the low mintage numbers and unique mint variations. Today, the 1979 with S dollar in very fine condition is considered a high-demand item, particularly for collectors building complete sets from the initial launch year. With fewer of these coins surviving in strong shape free from heavy wear or damage, the rarity of finding a nicely preserved S mint mark example has skyrocketed. And that is exactly why this coin is making waves in the numismatic world right now. So how much could your 1979 with S Susan be? How much is an Anthony dollar in very fine condition worth today? While common circulated examples might trade close to face value, coins in better preserved states like very fine condition are drawing higher interest and higher prices. Depending on the clarity of the mint mark and overall eye appeal, these coins are currently valued between $250,000 on the collector market, with some selling for even more at online auctions or coin shows. As always, condition is king in the world of coin collecting, and the better the shape, the higher the reward. If you are a coin collector, or even just getting started, the 1979-S Susan B. Anthony dollar is one you absolutely want to pay attention to. First, be sure to examine your coin carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass to check for the clarity of the S mint mark. If you spot a clear and well-struck S, you may have a more valuable Type 2 variety on your hands. Secondly, always protect your coin properly. Even very fine condition can be downgraded with careless handling. Use soft coin holders or flips and never clean your coin, as that can damage its surface and reduce its value. Finally, keep an eye on numismatic auctions and online platforms. Prices are steadily rising and demand continues to climb. Whether you are collecting for history, investment, or passion, this coin is one to grab before the market heats up even more. So there you have it, the 1979 with S. Susan B. Anthony dollar in very fine condition isn't just another coin in your change jar. It's a powerful piece of American history, a milestone in women's representation on currency, and a hot commodity in today's collector market. With its unique design, San Francisco Mint origins, and increasing demand, it is easy to see why this coin is gaining the spotlight it so richly deserves. If you have got one, treasure it. If you're looking for one, now is the time to hunt. And if you are a collector building a high-value portfolio, this is an essential piece you do not want to overlook. Next up, we are diving into one of the most sought-after modern coins in American numismatics, the 2007 United States $1 presidential coin featuring none other than George Washington, the first president of the United States. With the prestigious P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint and preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition, this coin is more than just currency. It is a symbol of history, artistry, and incredible collector value. By the end of this video, you will understand why this coin has become a hot favorite in today's auction markets and why it could be a powerful addition to your coin collection. Let us start with the fascinating historical background of this stunning dollar. The presidential $1 coin program was launched in 2007 to honor all United States presidents in the order they served. And what better way to kick off this ambitious series than with George Washington, the commander of the Continental Army, the revolutionary hero, and the father of our country. His term from 1789 to 1797 laid the foundation for the democracy we cherish today. This coin is more than metal. It is a tribute to the legacy that shaped a nation. The United States. Mint produced this piece with the intention of both commemorating national heroes and reviving public interest in using dollar coins again. The George Washington $1 coin comes with a variety of unique features that make it a standout piece for collectors. The obverse, designed by sculptor-engraver Joseph Mena, captures a strong and noble portrait of President Washington. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions George Washington, First President, and 1789 to 1797. But here is where it gets really exciting. The edge of the coin is inscribed too, featuring the year 2007, the mint mark P, the motto E pluribus unum, and the phrase, "In God we trust." Yes, unlike most coins, this one has edge lettering, a rare and eye-catching element that gives it an elegant, distinctive look. That, combined with its golden color from the manganese brass alloy, makes it visually striking and unique in hand. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, two critical factors in the world of numismatics. While millions of these coins were minted, finding a 2007 with P. George Washington dollar in uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare. Over time, many of these coins were used in circulation, accumulating wear and losing their original mint luster. However, uncirculated versions, especially those preserved in protective sleeves or graded by professional services, are in exceptionally high demand. Even more coveted are coins with edge lettering errors or strong, clean strikes. The combination of the coin's historical importance, early position in the presidential series, and high-quality preservation make it a magnet for serious collectors. When it comes to value, the 2007 with P. George Washington $1 coin is climbing the charts. On today's active collector market, uncirculated versions can fetch anywhere between $180,000, depending on the grade and eye appeal. If your coin is slabbed and professionally graded Mint State 65 or higher by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or Professional Coin Grading Service, the value can easily jump to $200,000 or even beyond at live auctions. And remember, Coins with unique variations, such as doubled edge inscriptions or missing edge lettering, have been known to sell for over $500,000 or more. These values aren't just fantasy, they are real figures from recent eBay and auction house sales. The collector demand is not slowing down, and these coins are appreciating as more people recognize their historical and numismatic value. So what can collectors do to get the most out of this incredible coin? First and foremost, preservation is key. If you have a 2007 with P. George Washington dollar, store it in a coin capsule or archival quality flip to maintain its uncirculated condition. For even higher value, consider having it graded by a reputable service. Also, keep an eye out for edge lettering anomalies. They could significantly boost your coin's worth. And finally, stay updated on market trends by following auction results and connecting with collector communities online. Knowledge is power in the numismatic world. It's clear that the 2007 with P. George Washington presidential $1 coin is far more than pocket change. It is a vibrant piece of American heritage, wrapped in golden hues and bursting with collectible potential. From its rich historical backstory and iconic portrait to its rare edge lettering and steadily climbing value, this coin is a cornerstone for modern coin collectors. If you're lucky enough to own one in uncirculated condition, you are holding on to a small yet mighty piece of United States history and possibly a future treasure. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of Middle Eastern numismatics with a spotlight on a legendary treasure, the United Arab Emirates 1 dirham from 1973 in very fine condition. If you are a collector, history lover, or simply curious about valuable coins that are making waves in the market today, this is a video you absolutely do not want to miss. We will unpack the history, the features, the rarity, and of course the big question, how much is it worth in today's booming collector's market? Let us begin with the rich historical backdrop of this incredible coin. The United Arab Emirates was officially formed in December 1971, marking a pivotal moment in Gulf history. The 1 dirham coin from 1973 was among the first series of coins introduced under the newly unified nation. This coin does not just represent currency, it represents the birth of a nation. Crafted at the dawn of a new era, this coin has become a symbol of the United Arab Emirates' rapid transformation from a modest federation of emirates to a global powerhouse in just a few decades. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of history that marks the foundation of modern United Arab Emirates. Now, what makes the United Arab Emirates 1 dirham 1973 so uniquely captivating to collectors? Let us talk design and detail. On one side, you will find the denomination in Arabic script, along with the date in both Hijri and Gregorian calendars, showcasing the cultural blend and heritage of the Emirates. The other side features a traditional dala coffee pot, a symbol deeply ingrained in Emirati culture, representing hospitality, tradition, and unity. The intricate design, especially in very fine condition, stands out with crisp lines and preserved detail that enhances both its aesthetic and numismatic value. This isn't just a coin, it's an artistic snapshot of a nation's soul. What truly elevates this coin's status in the collector world is its rarity and demand. While the 1 dirham is a common denomination in the United Arab Emirates today, the 1973 version is anything but ordinary. These coins had a relatively short mintage run, and very few examples have survived in high grades like very fine or above. Over time, natural wear and circulation have taken their toll, making uncirculated or even very fine condition specimens quite rare. This scarcity has created a huge demand among collectors, not just in the Middle East, but globally. Enthusiasts and investors alike are seeking this coin for its historical importance, visual appeal, and appreciating market value. So, how much is the United Arab Emirates 1 dirham 1973 in very fine condition worth in today's action-packed market? As of now, this coin is commanding impressive figures in auctions and private sales. In very fine condition, collectors have seen prices ranging from $250,000 to as high as $300,000, depending on eye appeal and demand at the time of sale. In mint state or uncirculated condition, this value can easily climb even higher. What is most exciting is that the demand for early United Arab Emirates coins is trending upward, meaning we may only be seeing the beginning of its true market potential. This is a coin that is gaining traction fast and proving to be a smart addition to any investment portfolio. Now, for those of you looking to get your hands on one or already lucky enough to own it, here are a few tips to maximize your collecting experience. First, always ensure authenticity by sourcing from trusted dealers or certified auction platforms. If you already own one, consider getting it graded by a reputable service to verify and showcase its condition. Preserve your coin in a controlled environment. Humidity and exposure can affect the metal over time. And keep an eye on international collector forums. These coins are becoming hot topics, and values are fluctuating with demand, especially as collectors from the region begin to reclaim cultural artifacts of significance. The United Arab Emirates, 1 dirham 1973, is far more than a piece of metal. It is a powerful emblem of history, culture, and prestige. With its increasing rarity and surging market value, this coin stands out as a must-have in any serious collection. Whether you are a new enthusiast or a seasoned collector, this gem from the early days of the Emirates deserves a special place in your collection and in your heart. Next up, we are focusing on a remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the Sacagawea $1 coin from the year 2000 with the Philadelphia P mint mark. This coin is not just a beautiful tribute to a historic figure. It is also becoming one of the most sought-after collectibles in today's action-packed coin market. If you have got one in very fine condition, you could be sitting on a surprising amount of value. So make sure to watch this video till the end, because we are going to explore everything from history to design, rarity, and current dollar value. Let us dive in. The Sacagawea dollar was introduced in the year 2000, replacing the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar. This coin was designed to revive the idea of a widely used dollar coin in everyday transactions. The United States Mint wanted something fresh, something inspiring, and they found it in the story of Sacagawea. She was the heroic Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark through the American frontier in the early 1800s. The decision to feature her on the dollar was not just symbolic, it was a tribute to courage, cultural heritage, and American exploration. When this coin hit circulation, it immediately stood out with its golden color, smooth edges, and powerful story behind the design. Now let's talk about what makes this coin truly special. First, the appearance. Unlike standard silver-colored coins, the Sacagawea dollar boasts a warm golden hue thanks to its manganese brass alloy. On the obverse, we see Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, an image sculpted by artist Glenna Goodacre. The reverse, designed by Thomas D. Rogers, showcases a soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars, representing the number of states at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The coin also features a smooth edge, no reading like you see on quarters or dimes, which gives it a sleek and elegant feel. And yes, that P mint mark signifies it was struck in Philadelphia, one of the primary United States mint locations. These design details, combined with historical context, make the 2000 with P Sacagawea dollar a true standout in the world of modern United States. Coins. You might be wondering, why would a coin minted in large quantities in the year 2000 be considered rare today? Well, that is where things get interesting. While millions were minted, the majority were heavily circulated and now show significant wear and tear. But finding one in very fine condition, that is where the value spikes. Many of these coins were forgotten, damaged, or simply lost over the years. Only a small fraction remain in collectible-worthy shape. Collectors are particularly drawn to early-year Sacagawea dollars, especially the 2000 with P version, because of the coin's pivotal role in restarting the United States dollar coin tradition. Over time, the demand for coins with pristine surfaces and sharp detail has skyrocketed. And as we all know, when demand goes up and quality supply goes down, the price tag only gets better. Let us talk money. Right now, a Sacagawea $1 2000 with P mint mark in very fine condition is turning heads at coin shows, online auctions, and collector markets. While face value is just $1, collectors are often paying anywhere from $220,000 for coins in very fine condition, and that is just the beginning. If you happen to have one with excellent luster, strong details, or near uncirculated features, prices can climb even higher, sometimes reaching $300,000 or more. And let us not forget about certain rare varieties, like the Cheerios dollar, which has a slightly different eagle tail feather design. Those versions are worth hundreds, even thousands, depending on condition. So yes, holding a Sacagawea 2000 with P dollar in top shape is not just interesting, it is financially rewarding in today's market. If you are looking to collect or invest in this coin, here are a few golden tips. First, check the coin's surface under good lighting. You want sharp details. Look at Sacagawea's facial features and the baby's wrap. A clean surface with minimal scratches or blemishes increases value dramatically. Second, store your coin properly. Use soft flips or airtight capsules to avoid oxidation and keep that golden luster shining. Third, research your coin. If you suspect you have a variety, such as the Wounded Eagle or the Cheerios type, consult a professional or a reputable coin grading service. And finally, stay active in the community. Join online forums or attend coin shows. You will learn a lot and may even stumble upon opportunities to trade or sell at premium prices. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about the highly collectible, historically rich, and increasingly valuable Sacagawea $1 2000 with P coin. From its inspiring origin story and beautiful design to its rarity in very fine condition and its strong position in today's collector market, this coin is a gem worth holding on to. If you own one, treat it like treasure. If you find one in change, do not let it slip away. Next up, we are diving deep into a rare and intriguing piece of American numismatic history, the 1977 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark in very fine condition and featuring a unique spring green spot on the reverse. This isn't just any coin. This is a potential hidden gem that could command a surprising value in today's collector market. Whether you are a casual enthusiast or a dedicated collector, this is one coin story you will not want to miss. Let us explore what makes this piece not just collectible, but possibly one of the most underappreciated treasures sitting in your pocket change or coin folder. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was meant to honor his legacy, and the design by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparro became instantly iconic. By 1977, the coin had been in circulation for over a decade, but a few interesting things were happening behind the scenes. The United States. Mint had already ceased striking these coins in 40% silver for circulation, switching entirely to a copper-nickel-clad composition. However, 1977 is significant because the half dollar was produced in large numbers, yet very few high-quality examples have survived, especially ones without a mint mark. That means these coins were minted in Philadelphia, and many were heavily circulated, making pristine or even very fine condition examples all the more desirable. Now, what sets this particular coin apart, and why should you care? This 1977 Kennedy half dollar lacks a mint mark, placing it squarely at the Philadelphia Mint. But the highlight of today's featured specimen is a strikingly unusual spring green spot located on the reverse side. While toning or spotting can be common in older clad coins due to oxidation, this particular shade and positioning make it unique, possibly even a product of environmental or chemical exposure that is now considered a naturally occurring and collectible flaw. The color contrast between the standard luster of the coin and that spring green shade adds character. And for collectors, character equals value, especially when it creates a one-of-a-kind visual presentation. While 43 million of these coins were minted in 1977 in Philadelphia, most of them are now lost in circulation, worn down, or stored away without care. But when you find one in very fine condition, with all major design elements crisp and clear, and even better, when it features a distinctive marking like this green spot, you are suddenly in rare air. Coins like this draw serious attention from numismatists who value not just minting errors or pristine condition, but natural uniqueness. It becomes a conversation starter, a highlight in any collection, and a sought-after example for those chasing rarities that few others have. So what can this green-spotted 1977 Kennedy half dollar fetch on today's market? While standard very fine 1977 no mint mark Kennedy halves trade for anywhere between $70,000 depending on condition, coins with distinct toning, odd coloration, or environmental markings can sometimes command exponentially more. Auctions and online marketplaces have seen uniquely toned half dollars sell for $340,000, even $400,000 depending on the buyer. In cases where the green spot is evenly toned and adds artistic beauty, and if the rest of the coin retains a sharp appearance, you could be looking at a piece valued upwards of $450,000 or more, especially if marketed to the right collector base. Add in the story and a great photo, and this coin can easily become a high-demand collectible. If you are a collector looking to cash in on coins like this, here is what you should do. First, examine all your half dollars, especially from the 1970s, for any without a mint mark. Look closely for odd toning, unique coloration, and overall condition. Even if a coin has been circulated, very fine specimens with natural but uncommon markings are increasingly being seen as desirable character coins. Store them safely in non-polyvinyl chloride holders to prevent further toning unless you like the visual effect. And always keep your eye on online auctions to track pricing trends. If you are a seller, photograph the coin clearly and emphasize its uniqueness. If you are a buyer, jump on these finds before they gain even more recognition, because coins like this are becoming harder to find in the wild. To wrap it up, the 1977 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark and with a spring green spot on the reverse side isn't just a coin, it's a story, a discovery, and a piece of collectible art. In very fine condition, it is a coin that stands out in the crowd, drawing the eyes and the wallets of serious collectors. As demand continues to rise for unique and visually striking coins, this particular example might just be one of the best-kept secrets in American numismatics. So check your collections, dig through those rolls, and keep an eye out, because your next big find might be a green-toned Kennedy that turns heads and brings in big bucks. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting.